Welcome back to the HoodCast.
The opinions expressed on the HoodCast are those of the guests and the host. They reflect no inference or agreement by Hood Tech Productions or Hood Tech Productions LLC or HoodCast LLC. The information presented on the HoodCast is not intended to offend any race, creed, religion, sexual orientation, or nation of origin. Please listen at your own discretion.
It is now time.
It's time.
Get ready. Let's do it.
What's good?
What it do, Willie Biggs? I think that it is time for the show, bro.
All right, it's the HoodCast theme song. It's about time we gave y'all a new one. So G-Mac got us in the booth. Let's go.
Hey man, we back. It's the show from the past. So get your drink and grab a seat because we're here. And if I didn't before, let me make it clear. We on Instagram and Facebook, and us loud up in your ear. We're shining brighter than a hanging crystal chandelier. Hanging from the roof, shenanigans funny as hell, you know, man, we the truth. Without further ado, I hit the boards and grab the mic. We get online a little early so we can get our sound right. And then we go off and show off when we do our thing. We spit the truth to the world. I hope you understand our slang. I am the host who they call G-Mac the boss, trying to make up for the lost time in the few years that we lost. We play that 5S music, it's the same thing all the time. My passion is so dapper, you can tell it in this rhyme. I'm good on my refreshments, I done went to the store. The moment we all be waiting for, it's our time now for the show, yeah.
All right, let's go. It's HoodCast. You know what it is, your favorite show, twice a week. www.hoodcast.podomatic.com, hoodtechproductions.com. G-Mac, don't tell them what it is, bro.
For sure, that's in the present, but it's from the past. They say the HoodCast was a one hell of a cast. It's the show that say that makes your stomach weak. Instagram and Facebook twice a week. For sure, that's in the present, but it's from the past. They say the HoodCast was a one hell of a cast. It's the show that say that makes your stomach weak. Instagram and Facebook twice a week.
This is Robot Ron, and now the moment you all been waiting for. G-Mac, Willie Biggs, and Code Cup.
What's up, world? Welcome back to another edition of Hood Tech Presents the HoodCast. www.hoodtechproductions.com. This is HoodCast 300. Wow. This is not the 300 that we've been promoting, though, but it's 300. I am your host, G-Mac the Boss, host of Hood Tech, presents the HoodCast, you know, the boss. And I do have other hosts in order that I see them in. Jen E. and William Bigums.
What's up, people? How y'all feeling tonight?
World. Again,
Bang.
This is HoodCast 300 in this thing. We were supposed to have 300 this weekend. Whew, I got a story to tell you. Unfortunately, we didn't have the 300 that we thought we was going to have.
Woo, child.
No, we did not. Jen got a nice tour in New York City, though.
Yeah. And I almost died, literally. I almost died. I really, no bullshit world, could not have been here right now. And I mean, seriously, no jokes aside, I literally almost died this weekend.
No, that was Friday.
Friday's the weekend.
Well, I work on Friday, so anyway, continue.
It was last weekend, right? Not this weekend, last weekend.
Well, this past weekend.
Yes, weekend.
The weekend of HoodCast 300. And I apologize, world. You know, some shit happens sometimes. Mostly it was my fault. Yeah, I know, right? This medicine that I had took, I had a very, very bad reaction to it. They put me in the hospital for a little minute, and I had to recover
16
for the
hours.
weekend. Yeah, shoot. Let me see.
Yeah, because we're talking about 11 o'clock. Yeah. No. 11 o'clock that Friday. 11 o'clock that Friday morning until 11 o'clock that night. That's 12. And then you came home.
Oh, yeah. Almost 24 hours. Felt like it was.
Like
I was there in the mud all day. Getting filled up with liquids and poked and pranked. You
sounded like someone was beating a baby seal.
My man was in pain. So we had to cancel 300 because the boss was out of commission.
It was bad.
So now we got to come up with something better for a bigger, better thing to do.
350.
350? It's gonna take us 50 shows to get back. Well, hopefully with
this
we
back now.
G-Mac will be back in full health though.
Wait a minute. I am not going through what I went through last time. Oh no.
What are you talking about? Oh, she said New York ain't for her.
No, I did not say that. I had a wonderful time. You should see my packages. I had a wonderful time. Oh, the food is amazing. She shipped back
more shit than she brought with her.
I really did. Oh, I had so much fun. I came back even bougier in terms of my palate because I was like, because I was like, in terms of, somebody asked me, what do you want to eat? All this is beneath me, peasants.
Peasants.
She's like, oh no. Did you get that out of your cabinet?
Yes, like,
where did that
you got that out of the fridge? Did you did you thaw that out?
You didn't buy that fresh at the market at the bodega, did you? You didn't pick that up fresh at the bodega. I can't eat that.
Yeah, like the audacity.
Right?
Yeah.
Are those canned vegetables? I don't think so. Got bougie in a week. How you get bougie in 3 days?
I'm like, that's not Korean barbecue.
Oh my god! Yeah, you got
Korea. I ain't gonna even lie though, Korea, yo. You should went to the one that got the little table in the middle. You cook your foods.
I actually ate outside quite a bit because the weather was absolutely amazing. There.
And New York was showing out for you with the nice weather.
Yes, with the wonderful weather.
You got to come back in December.
I will not.
Come on, get that real experience.
I'll come back in a chinchilla, which I do have.
You better show up in a chinchilla shit.
You're right.
You better show up with that shit on. And some draws. You're going to need some draws in December in New York. You're going to need some draws, Jen.
Because they showed one wearing them when she was here. I'm like, damn.
With no draws in town. Jen showed up, they say, in honor of Jenny's arrival, her first trip to New York, everybody throw your draws away. All the ladies say, welcome, Jen.
You need to post that video of dudes singing Earth, Wind, and Fire that was on that stuff.
Oh.
I mean, when I say he was on full tilt, he started at the chorus and ended up at the first verse and ended with the last verse and back to the reverb. I'm like,
he remixed that joint. He did the remix.
He remixed it better than Diddy ever could. I'm like, bless his heart.
Don't tell him Diddy. No. Don't dare Diddy. Yeah.
Sure. I'm gonna see something.
Man, well, Jen, other than having to be a nurse to GMAC while you was there, how else was your trip?
I had a very good time. I did make an investment while I was there. I had been looking at vending machines. One thing that I did experience some years back where with TSA, where if something is over so many ounces, you cannot travel with it. So being a woman, being a particular type of woman with makeup and perfume and things of this nature, I remember seeing a vending machine that had the appropriate TSA approved size products in it. So while I was there, I had a Zoom meeting. Then I ended up going to Komodo and actually meeting with the company and sitting down and talking to them about having these vending machines and investing in these vending machines out. But I don't want to rent them and then have them supply the merchandise. And I want to own the vending machine forthright.
Forthright. Hitherto and metaphor.
Right. So I actually was able, I'm actually waiting on the contractual stuff now, where I'm able to actually purchase 3 vending machines and place these vending machines in the airport and stock these vending machines with TSA approved.
Which airport are you talking
about? JFK.
Good luck.
LaGuardia.
Good luck.
As well. No, it's a market for it.
That's a market for it, but have you talked to the airport?
Have you talked to the Jews?
Ooh, stop that.
Okay. Well, they just gonna throw it out there. Have you
box, please.
Talk to the Jews. You have to speak to a high authority. Who? The Jews.
Right. I've actually heard back. I did hear back from LaGuardia.
Mm.
Monday.
That's a good idea. Don't talk about it no more because somebody gonna steal it while you talking about it. You're gonna go to
Right.
Little Rock
So,
Airport. It's gonna be a whole bunch of Mac shit sitting there.
you know what? I'm just gonna be honest with you. Little Rock. I love my city, but no. Um.
You gotta put some hair weave in the airport, girl. I gotta give me a bundle before I get on this
Or
flight.
or some lashes. No.
Some lashes.
No wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. You just gotta know your market.
Right. I know my market. I actually spent a year and 18 months researching this and actually just kind of watching it
Mm-hmm.
and watching the revenue on it because my thing is this. I'm going to watch, I believe, all of what I see
You don't
and
know what
watching
I
the
hear.
number. Right. And I've watched this and I've seen how much I can make from it.
Well,
So
that's all right. Shit.
that's just one of the airports. So I'm not going to mention the other two that I've heard from, but there's some pretty good ones.
Well, it's New
So
York. They already know the other two you heard from.
uh-uh,
Oh, okay, they're not New York.
only
Well,
one is.
oh, well, I know what the other two are. Smart.
So
I know where your airports are. Now I gotta run there and put my vending machine there.
so
Selling my own brand of lipstick.
so and speaking of that, I got an email. Somebody's been watching because I got an email about lipstick.
They want to put something on them
Um,
lips, don't they?
yeah, I got an email. I got an email. Show 229. I got an email, and it wasn't from a guy. It was from a
Mm.
chick that has a lip gloss line, and she
Oh
was like,
shit.
"Hey," she was
Tell you,
like,
tell you need a sponsor.
"Yeah." She was like, "Hey," she said, her sister was watching the HoodCast, and she was like, "One of your co-hosts said something about lipstick." And she
Mm.
said, "You being the only female on there, hey, I want you to try this.
Oh, she just assuming you the only one that want to wear lipstick. Mm-hmm.
Shit. I
Don't
hope she
ever
the
do
only
that
one on here that
again.
want to wear lipstick.
Don't ever do
Like,
that again. You
Cause
look
she
I
like that
don't.
got no sense of humor. He like,
at all. Right.
No, I don't
boxer
have any
wearing ass.
alcohol in me. I can't have no alcohol in me. You know, when you come close to death, you gotta
Yes, but
be serious for a little minute.
G Mac, back to what you
Look
were
at G
talking
Mac.
about.
G Mac, you didn't
'Cause
die. We can clearly
yes, he
see you right
did.
here. He didn't die.
I didn't
It-
die, but I can't. I could have.
Let me tell you what happened with him.
Oh
Let
no! Don't you
me.
tell us his business. You're notorious for that. We don't need you to do that. No. No. Y'all friends right now. Don't fuck it up, Jen. Don't fuck it up.
Well, let me
Because you
say
know
this
you.
because one time before I
Kid,
did
that kidney
something
fell
ugly.
out. What?
One time before I did something ugly to him at the sake of
Mm-hmm.
comedy, and
Mm-hmm.
he was mad at me
He
for a
was a little
while.
miffed for a while.
Miffed was an understatement. He was
He was
livid.
pissed. He was pissed.
Now, Mama thought it was funny.
Of
She thought
course
it
you
was
did.
hilarious.
Well, let's not do that again. Because this
No,
is
but
serious. My man almost died.
this is
He could have
serious.
died. Could
But
have got
this is what
toxic.
happened. Um, he called me, and he did not sound like his usual sarcastic, hateful self.
Hey,
It wasn't a little mean G Mac that we know. It was a little
No,
sick G Mac.
it wasn't my little happy box troll.
Little
wow.
So I was buying hair. So I was in the midst of some serious business. I was buying hair. And he did not sound good. Like he sounded bad. And I'm in the store. I walk out the store and this big 7 foot, 8 foot homeless dude outside. And I'm like, Mac, what's up? What's going on? He's like, Jen, he's like, listen, I'm in pain. So at this time, I'm not friend anymore. I'm Nurse Jen, BSN, MSN. I'm in zone. What's going on? He tells
So
me what has happened. What's going on? I said, Mac, get to the hospital now. It could be your appendix. You could have a rupture somewhere. You could be bleeding out. I don't know, but it's something abdominal going on. This is it. You call me at what, 10:30, 11 o'clock?
hmm
Call 911. Call 911 now. He
wow.
calls 911. I get a call back. About what, Mac? 1:30?
hmm
1:30. He's in the ER. He's waiting. He's waiting, he's waiting, he's waiting, and I almost kill a homeless dude. Let me explain. Thank God he did not touch my skin. All I could think about was that joke that Kevin Hart talked about, a bum bump. How did you let a bum touch your lip? Because the bum was tapping me like on my shirt. And I turned around and I don't know what I looked like when I turned around, but I'm like, don't do that. Don't do that. And bum's just kind of like, dude, I will hurt you. Don't touch me. Don't
You got to
touch.
snap on them too, because if you be friendly and talk nice, they
Like,
take that kindness
dude,
for weakness, and you have
do
to
not
fucking
touch
slap
me.
them.
And he just kind of shot off. And then my brother FaceTimed me and he was like, what did you just do? I'm like, this dude just touched me. And do you know I threw that shirt away?
I don't blame you.
Like, dude, don't do that.
I don't
So
blame
You
you.
I'm
probably thought you
sitting,
was
I'm
gonna
waiting.
pair him with the big long ass nails you got.
You're right.
I'm like,
She about to
Them
stab me in the throat.
motherfuckers is huge. I've been scared too.
so
Shit.
I'm like, so I get back to the hotel and I'm like, I have not heard from him. I knew you was at Harlem Hospital, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I have not heard from him. And we all know how the emergency room works. If you're not in there with your head in a grocery bag or 2x4 through your chest or in pieces,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna sit there and you're gonna dry out.
You got to have a bullet, stab, got to be some blood
Right,
pouring.
right. Or lost an appendage.
Right.
So I get a phone call. I guess he finally gets the signal. Jen, this is what's going on. Colitis. He's inflamed, extremely inflamed.
Okay, now you're telling the business.
Oh, that's all good.
No, that
Colitis is
no.
inside.
Colitis is inside of the body.
I know.
So I'm like, oh my God. And let me tell you how dangerous colitis is. You have acute colitis, which is I ate too much hot sauce. And then you have what our beloved GMAC has, which is chronic colitis,
Mm.
which
Means I eat too
if
much hot
un
sauce every day.
Which means for the
well,
past
which
10 months I was
means
going through my shit. It's been in me.
right,
And I never knew it.
which means it's infectious, which means he can become septic, which means his intestines could rupture, which means
Yeah, I get
it
it.
could spread to his stomach, his esophagus. It's bad. It's a bad situation. But
Okay.
what was even more upsetting is when I talked to him at 10:30, the other underlying medical issues that were missed by his primary care physician, which is an issue amongst the African American community, which is
Yes.
why did he not have the necessary blood work where this brother is getting 2 bags of potassium and 2 potassium pills? Why is his potassium so severely low where he could have had a heart attack? Why was this missed when a random blood test could have checked for his potassium? He could have
Right.
had a heart attack.
You getting substandard care, my brother.
He's getting
Mm-hmm.
substandard care. Now, here's what's sad. The African American population, only 60% of us make it out of the emergency room alive.
That's why I don't go.
Right,
Sometimes, boy, I tell you.
Oh,
even
fuck with
less,
them.
watch this, even less of us, when we go to the doctor, we assume, oh, since this is the doctor, I'm going to take their word for it because this is the doctor and I don't know. We do not ask the necessary questions. So what happens is we go home, we take a pill, we feel better, and that's it.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Or even if we begin to feel better or we get sick again, oh, I'll just call medical exchange. Or when I go see the doctor again, I'll talk about this same thing again. A lot of us do not seek second opinions. So when he tells me that, dude, you got how much potassium? Seriously? Hey, after this is over, find you another primary care physician.
Oh yeah,
That's
that's a most deaf.
that's
Yep.
lunacy. That's
Okay.
crazy.
On that note, let's play some music. We passed fucking our 20 minutes of your time, but actually gave some useful information. We didn't fuck off y'all time. So,
Right.
guys, make sure get a second opinion, and yeah, don't wait around and wait till you about to black out before you go see a doctor.
Right. Cause boy, I'm telling you, if she wouldn't have told me to go to the, I'm finna say, oh man, I'm finna just rough this shit off and just wait. If I would have did that, I wouldn't have been here now.
Man,
Thank
that
you,
would have been
Jenny.
sad.
Thank you.
Jenny saved your life.
Yeah, she actually really did. She really did.
Look at Gen E. Life.
And on that note, we'll be right back where we're finna start talking about me and get on Trump. Donald fucking Trump.
Jesus.
What more can we say? We'll be right back.
HoodTech presents the HoodCast.
A big event, a box office hit, a classic was so dramatic. The movie was so passionate, it comes naturally. Our love's not scripted or pre-rehearsed. Sometimes it's truly a gift, other times it becomes a curse. Our love is special, living treasure, I want this forever. I am your heart, you are my star, I wanna be wherever you are. So much emotion, so much passion, so much soul that makes us both. Oh, it's so electric, we're so connected, our love is epic. Every time we make love, I never wanna let go. Cause the passion in those eyes makes me wanna give it to you more. What we have is so precious and worth dying for. It's so tempted, I'll never end it. It's worth fighting for. Love is special, living treasure. I want this forever. I am your home, you are my star. Wherever you are, so much emotion, so much passion, so much soul that makes us both. Oh, it's so electric, we're so connected. Our love is epic, like beautiful music. You're my favorite melodies, like poetry. Your words move right through me. They don't make the kind of love no more. Our love continues to flow. The good and the bad. We're the best we ever had. Oh, baby, you ain't never seen a love like this, I can guarantee. And maybe when we make it love, I swear it's the only place I wanna be. Just like a 38, I got that special love. Wrestler, I pin you down, tap the ground, I let you up. I got your body making waves like the ocean current. He got that old love and everything I do is current. Wanna touch you all the time, cause God know that you deserve it. Do it from 9 to 5, I love the way that shawty work it. Just like your shadow, girl, I wanna be everywhere you be. Alphabet love, I put it down from A to Z. Our love is epic, respect it, very impressive. Them haters stressing, depressing, like the recession. We get it poppin' every day, making love in every way, baby like a 38. Our love is special, love is treasure, love is forever. I am your heart, you are my star, be wherever you are. So much emotion, so much passion, so much soul that makes us both. Oh, it's so electric, it's so connected, our love is epic. Our love is special, love is treasure, love is forever. I am your heart, you are my star, be wherever you are. So much emotion, so much passion, so much soul that makes us
HoodTech presents the HoodCast.
Alright, here goes. Sometimes I go so hard, it's embarrassing. I wanna get my money up in every carry can. I'm doped up off the hustle, I made American. I'm a Claire Avenue, bring the McLaren in. I wanna ride in the street, it's something souped up. Go against the grain like suede or new buck. What I do ain't new, it's just a new cut. Difference is I am that raw and you cut. That's cause every day for me is practice. Day this thing I lit up, baby, I became the captain. Every day I get up, I'm trying to stack this. Snatching checks so fast, I got they fingers snapping. I'm not a show off, I'm the bomb, I just go off. So step back if you see me get my glow off. I'm recharged as soon as I get a load off. I don't know why I'm like this, it's just been so long. I can't get caught up in the past, they did me so wrong. After I get caught up on that cash, it's gonna be so wrong. If you see me, keep your low song. The drug nigga giving life like a phone. I so hard, it's embarrassing. I wanna get my money up in every carry again. I'm doped up on the hustle, I made American. I'm the clear avenue, bring them a clearing in. Sometimes I go so hard, it's embarrassing. I wanna get my money up in every carry again. I'm doped up on capitalism, made American. I know they hit me from that, later the Clarendon. Burn the candle at both ends to my witsin'. I tried to heal and I went and got it lit again. Look in the mirror and I'm feeling unfit again. But don't deliver and they treat you like a litigant. In school I was in honors and AP. They didn't teach me how to go and dress my wrist at AP. Had to get out in the world where the love and hate me is. Either get ate up, so what that make me? I'm just saying, super ass can speed and your whole life's an episode of Lack and Bossy. You can't get the trip if it don't involve me. It don't come with the fit, you need to call me. I can't get lost up in the mask, I know what I'm on. I can't get caught up in the past, I know I done wrong. But I can't quit, me can't done off. I'm trying to go until I get my money done long. Sometimes I go so hard, it's embarrassing. I wanna get my money up in every carry again. I'm doped up on the hustle, I made American. Clear avenue, bring them a clearing, yeah. Sometimes I go so hard, it's embarrassing. I wanna get my money up in every carry again. We have returned. That's our next interview Monday. Digital T. We shall be on the HoodCast. Burnt all the way out, baby. Burnt out. Paradise. Oh no.
What's going on?
We are back. Second segment. HoodCast 300, baby. Not 300 again that I wanted though, but it's the 300. And I am in this place. We here. So
that's the good part. We all here.
We all here, baby. So now, let's talk about that dude.
The little orange man. The little orange man. Orangutan.
I thought he was tall. Is he tall?
Dictator.
He's
pretty tall. He's tall.
Yeah. He's pretty like 6'5" or something like that.
I don't know.
Yeah, about 6'5".
If you ask him, he's 6'7".
Wait a minute, you sweating like a Baptist pastor's daughter waiting on
the
test results. What's
going on? Who you talking to? G-Mac?
You know that's he talking about me.
I was finna say.
You know that's that antibiotic.
Bless your soul.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'll be back to the regular G-Mac Monday, but this is the
modified cool. Mac.
Yeah, this is the one that's. I can say I fast. You know, fast all my drugs. I ain't had no weed in like a week. I just started back smoking
that whole
today.
Month thing, I'm thinking about buying a snow cone from Satan.
It wouldn't have been no month. It wouldn't have been no month. I had, usually, I drink some Grand Marnier. Every time though, but I gotta stay hydrated.
Yeah, buddy. I would stick to water if I was you.
Yeah.
Nothing for a little minute. At least while this antibiotic is working in me.
Well, first of all,
and cut them sodas out too.
Well, antibiotics and alcohol
don't mix.
You can damage your liver and your kidneys and poison yourself. That's what happened to Terrell Owens when they claimed that he tried to commit suicide. That's what happened. But anyway, last night was.
We know his gastrointestinal system is working.
It's getting back there. I'm telling y'all.
The audacity. When I tell you, I almost laughed myself into a coma. So, Sean Hannity interviewed Mango Mussolini, and
Mango Mussolini. Oh, shit.
That's what John called it. Joey called it that shit.
Oh shit!
He was talking about the FBI raiding Mar-a-Lago, and when I tell you, Sean Hannity really tried to help him. He did. But I cannot wait to Saturday Night Live because they're going to roast him
Yeah,
on
they're gonna wear
Saturday
his
Night
ass out.
Live. They're
They're
going to
gonna have
wear him out.
Letitia James on as a host. Why? They're gonna bring
Boy,
Letitia James on
hey,
as
she
a
my
host.
hero right now, boy.
Yeah, she is not
Ooh,
fucking around.
she is not fucking around, boy. When
She's
she got
not.
on there yesterday, it was saying the
That is my
evidence.
shiro.
My
Well,
God, I'm like,
see. What I want to see though. Okay, my man walked through two, not one, but two impeachments,
Yes.
and that's because he had the Senate on his side.
Mm-hmm.
He had Republicans that had
He
the
ain't got
Senate on.
nobody on his
Now you
side this
got
time.
nobody on your side now.
You
and
have
he
a
was the
sister.
president. And he was the
You
Yeah.
president. You know, the
listen.
president gives you a little power.
You have a sister with her own hair who only wears pressed powder and no lashes
She told him wasn't no lashes.
That's some real details. She said, "Oh, it's press powder, no lashes. She ain't fucking around, boy.
on your job. She ain't playing with you.
She's not playing with you. She ain't got time
She
for
not playing with
lashes
you.
and shit. She got to get in here and whoop your ass."
That's what she gonna do.
Hey,
Letitia's
they was
she
She
asking
happy to
no
went and
whoop your
got her
questions.
hands.
hair. She went and got her hair highlighted to be on national TV.
Oh shit. Yo,
So
they
she,
was asking no questions. They were like, they was calling you such and such. She said, I'm not worried about what they call
And
me.
she said, and
She is not. She
nope.
out for
she does not
blood,
care.
boy. She
And
is
it's so
out for
crazy because the
blood.
other prosecutors that for the other cases he had, they quit.
They
Had
quit.
resigned.
They
But
Mm-hmm.
resigned.
Letitia's
She
on that
ain't
ass.
scared.
She ain't
She ain't
scared.
Mm-hmm.
scared.
She
Letitia
ain't
on that
scared.
ass. Now she
Let
didn't
me
win
tell
her
you
little
what she's
campaign when
gonna
she was
do.
finna run. Did she run for something?
She did, and she don't care. Let me tell you something.
She
I
She
don't
didn't
is
run.
know.
going
I
to
don't think
pick.
she ran for anything.
Oh,
Yes,
she
she
was gonna
did.
run for
I
something. Yeah,
can't.
she
She
was
was going
running
to
for
run for
something.
something, and she chose not to. But let me tell you something. She is
Mm.
going to pick her teeth with his bones and drink his children's blood, and I'm here for it.
Whoa.
This nigga said, "Drink your
She said she don't
children's
want them.
blood."
I
Right.
said what I said.
Mm.
I stand
Oh
Black
my
behind
woman,
it.
boy,
god!
don't. Hey, world, I'm gonna tell y'all, don't fuck with a black woman, boy.
I
Boy,
said what I said.
mm,
Well, they
boy,
said Cuomo
But
filed a
when I
complaint against Letitia for his sexual harassment.
so
Cuomo's trying to get back at it.
so
mm.
Cuomo and Trump got a common
he'll be
enemy
all
now.
right. Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
Nah.
they be
right,
all
right,
right.
right.
That's what you call
Yep.
fragile. You know what? Look, in
He
this
the one to quit
situation,
though.
it's like
He
this.
shouldn't have quit.
Look,
Yeah, he shouldn't have quit. I
I'm
would have quit.
women like Letitia and myself. We too clumsy to be around fragile male ego.
Mm.
Yeah, you
I
mean
don't think
drinking?
she as bougie as you though.
I don't think so either.
I really
But,
don't.
but I
But
tell
guess
you what,
what?
though, she's a tall drink of
She
water. That's some heart attack like
Boy,
I
to
she
tell
I'm
climb.
you
talking
this
about
much.
That's some heart
tall,
attack
boy. I'm
like to
like,
climb right there. That's what Kokomo want to
boy,
climb right there.
shoot,
Yes,
I
like a
beat him
little
to it.
Spider
I
Man.
beat him to it.
I mean,
Wow. Little
what is
boy,
she?
But
She
you
look.
know
got to be
what?
six
One
feet some
thing,
change.
but I'm
She
gonna say
is.
this: she is 6 feet,
Without
flat footed.
heels.
She's 6 feet without heels.
Mm-hmm.
But
Get
I tell
this.
you what
Get this.
but I will tell you what she and I both have in common. We are both educated. We are both strong. We are both
Mm-hmm.
unapologetically black, and we
Mm-hmm.
have no problems. We have no problems with reaching into a man's spine and ripping out his heart and
And
eating
she
it.
has a little extra with her. She has the backing of the NYPD.
Boy,
Yep.
boy. Yeah, now that's the
She bought
biggest
the
gang in the
that girl
world. You
bought
don't
the
want to run up
cavalry.
against them.
She
Mm-hmm.
bought the cavalry with her,
Well,
and
I'm
she will get
interested to see
him.
how this all plays out because, like I said, my man is truly, he has been a Teflon
You
Don.
know this is going to become federal because the
Right.
taxes are involved, and the bank has turned on him.
Yeah. Well,
Mm-hmm.
Deutscher has turned on him.
the banks turned on him a long time ago, at least in America. That's why he was going to Deutsche Bank to get loans.
And Deutsche
Well,
Bank is the
Deutscher,
ones they snitching now.
Oh
well,
yeah, they
they're
snitching
telling.
because they've been caught for money
They
laundering.
got
They are
yeah,
a
they got
corroborating
it.
witness. They're CI at this point.
Super
Uh-huh.
collaborate. They done
They're
opened the can of Sprite. The
yeah
Sprite is right
Yeah,
there on the tail. I'm like, shit,
yeah.
it's
I'm gonna
Deutsche
tell
yeah.
you
Bank.
something. This is just like the first 48. When you come back from commercial and they got a cigarette, a can of Coke, and a biggie bag, they snitching.
They snitching
Mm-hmm.
just like the
They
motherfuckers in
snitching.
Atlanta.
Yeah, they snitching. They
They snitching
telling.
like
Mm-hmm.
niggas from
Also,
YSL right now.
right. Oh, ain't they telling? Oh my
I
God.
know they telling.
The
So
way they telling right now.
okay,
Everybody
so
telling,
check
boy.
it.
Everybody
So
gangster till that child
if
come up.
so just say that everything goes her way smoothly. She gets the settlement or whatever because she ain't asking for money. What she asking
Nope.
for
No, she asked for money.
is
He can no longer do business.
No, she don't want him to do no business in him, the foundation, or the kids to do any. They can't hold
Well,
any
that
type of
foundation is not a
board.
foundation. That foundation is not operated as a foundation in decades. Hey, Paulette.
Yeah, the
Well,
foundation been closed down, but they've been. I
they
mean,
say
it
they
has been
can't
a.
be on any boards. They can't
No
be.
board.
They can't have any business. They can't do anything within real estate for the next 5 years. The only thing that
Now,
they
I
can
will say
do is
this.
with the property that they have now, the legit
Mhm.
properties that they have now. That's the
Well, how
only
many
thing
of
they
them
can
are
do. They can't even
legit?
sell their properties. They can't sell. They can't buy or
They can't
nothing.
profit off of anything.
Well, they
If
just gotta run them. They just gotta run the businesses.
They just got to
right,
run them.
they just got to run what they have.
Yep.
But I do have a question about that. I wonder if they can transfer property.
Nope. Cause they
Okay.
asked her a question. They asked her that question. She said, "Nope,
Okay. Because
hell
he's
no."
good about that. He's good
Mm-hmm.
for that.
All that shit'll be owned by Putin.
Mm-hmm. It
Why
probably
he gotta
already
pay?
is.
He gotta pay that Deutsche Bank money back, and you know where that money came from. Why it's
Mm-hmm.
Well, we
kept
know where it
not
came
so
from.
quiet.
Right.
Yeah, he gotta pay back. That's what I mean. Like then they keep asking the same dumbass question. What do you think he wanted with those top secret documents? Oh, he was gonna sell them.
Putin. He was going
What
to
are you
sell
talking
them.
about? He was giving them
Duh.
That's
secrets away.
espionage
No,
at
he
a
wasn't gonna
high
sell them. They
functioning
already
level.
were sold.
Right. He does
But you know
espionage.
what?
Man,
I
come on,
want
y'all.
somebody to make a meme of Sean Hannity's face from last night because Sean Hannity just kind of sat there like, I'm going to eat all these cards that I done wrote these questions on. Because when I tell you, I mean, the level of derailment was just at an astronomical level
I
where
mean,
this
Trump
man
don't read
said,
speeches that they write for him.
no,
He
I mean
don't.
no, he doesn't. I mean when he sat here and he said that the feds were looking for Hillary Clinton's emails,
Boy,
when he
stop.
said when he said that they took his will,
His will. What will?
his last will and testament.
They took his will. Why would they take his will?
Exactly.
What you gonna leave in the
When
will? A
he
bunch of fake
said
property?
right, when he said that
Damn.
he can a president can think that a
Oh,
document
dude,
is declassified and it's
dude.
declassified. I said, did you not take civics anywhere in your life?
I mean,
But
That is
I
it
not
thought
should be
how
certain
like,
civics
levels, I
work.
thought certain levels of president can declassify certain levels.
yeah, president, but as a process, you just don't say
It's a
it's
process.
declassified.
You
Man, it's
can't
a
say
lot
this
of
is
paperwork.
declassified.
It's a lot of people got to sign off on shit. And when you say you want to declassify something, you don't just get to say you declassified it and
That's
they
just
do it.
like me
They
every
got to
day.
investigate what it is. They got to see the
Some
impact of that being out to the public.
someone can call me. I can have a somebody walk in as a patient. And I can sit up here and say, "Oh, this is no longer HIPAA. Hey, you know such and such. They're a patient here, and I tackled them today.
Right. You can't make that claim. You just
I
can't
Right.
can't
make
make
that
that
claim.
claim because I was that
You
person's
have to
nurse."
prove it.
But I mean, the
Well,
thing
not
is, if you're gonna say it's declassified, the thing about declassifying something, when you declassify it, it's not just for him; it's declassified for the public. So
public.
if you're declassifying U.S. secrets, now you made them available to the public.
It has to be.
Before
It
they can
becomes fair
say
use.
it has to be reviewed, they don't just say, "Oh, we're gonna declassify it because the president
Uh-huh.
wants to." No, it has to be reviewed, and they have
Uh-huh.
to make sure that what you're declassifying does not do damage or harm or put the U.S. interest at risk.
Right.
So you
And
can't be like,
everything
"Oh,
becomes espionage now.
there's espionage." It was espionage when he got elected. Now, trust me, when he ran, it was strictly for marketing
Yeah.
and promotions. Because
Yeah.
and then they told him, "Oh, you know, you get to keep a certain amount of money that you raise when you campaign." He's like, "Money? Where? Okay,
Uh-huh.
where's that at? Oh,
Oh
You
okay."
know
shit.
what, Gabby?
And
But
then in
see, here's the
January, he was
thing.
like, "What do you mean I got to go to the White House?" They like,
Right.
you won,
You
but I get
won.
to keep the money, right? You won. You're president now, but I get to keep the money.
Mm.
And you know what gets me is that when the American public was told that this man paid less than I did in taxes.
All rich people pay less than you do in taxes. He ain't the only
Right.
one. I doubt
But
it.
I think she's trying to say she rich, and she mad that he rich and had to pay less taxes to her.
Rich me? Whatever do you mean?
Jen was complaining about $80 hotel rooms. She ain't rich. Them hotel rooms was stacking up on Jen's ass. And she was watching her mortgage go down the toilet. She like, I know you sick, but nigga, I gotta pay my light bill. I got to go. I'll spend one more night in this bitch. I'm gonna be living in a shelter too.
No, what did I tell you? I said, listen. I charge by the pound. The rest of them on the corner don't. I got to
Right.
go home.
You gotta go home. So yeah, I ain't
I got to
slinging
get
nothing
out
up
of
here to
here,
pay these
child.
hotels. Yo, when I say them hotel rates was like moving targets when I was trying to book my hotel,
Well,
I'm
what
talking
got
about I'm
me?
refreshing the page and the motherfuckers was going up. I'm like,
Yeah,
Jesus
and what
Christ.
got
That's
me
crazy.
Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday was Gucci.
Yeah, 200, 210.
Saturday was awesome.
Saturday, that same room that was 210 went to 430.
Four. Do you know where I was staying? 536.
See, that's
Saturday
why
became
that's why I wasn't staying.
536.
My normal
no
spot in
lie.
Chelsea was 430, and I was
And my
mad at
breakfast
them.
was not free.
Well, you picked the wrong spot. Let me tell you, I know what free breakfast is in New York.
Yeah, we know.
You don't be listening. I'm telling you, Jen. That's why you're over there paying too much for a boiled egg. Well, broke over there eating oatmeal and toast.
Oh, shit.
Continental breakfast. When I see continental breakfast on somebody's shit, I'd be like, I'm not staying down. I don't know fucking
Why
rolls and
not?
coffee. Rolls
Shit.
and coffee, bro. I need some eggs. I
Ugh.
need some grits in there. I
Continental
need some,
breakfast, the audacity.
So what's the difference
motherfucker.
between the continental breakfast and the breakfast with the egg stuff in it?
Dry
Cause
Continental
toast
breakfast don't have
and
that. Yeah, continental
no.
breakfast is snacks, bro. That shit is
Yes,
coffee
so
and
if
it's
it's
juice.
just a regular
coffee and
breakfast, what they
dry
call it?
toast.
Just breakfast or nothing?
Yeah, just breakfast. When they say breakfast, that
Breakfast.
means you're gonna get something hot. When they say
Yeah.
continental breakfast, that's some snack shit you get before a meeting.
Yes.
No shit.
Yeah.
Maybe a bagel. You're really pushing it if you get bagel with cream cheese. I went to one hotel that had continental
No,
breakfast.
it's
They said
white
bagel with
toast
butter.
Oh shit.
and
Butter.
a
I was
coffee
mad.
pod that just says coffee. That's what continental breakfast
They
is.
ain't even got the flavored fucking creamers. You just get cream.
Half and
Cream.
You
You
don't
just
half.
get
get
hazelnut. You might get half and half. But
Yeah.
you don't get none of that. Ain't none of that Cinnabon shit. Ain't none of that fly.
No.
Nothing fly about continental
No.
breakfast.
Now I
That's
will
why they
say
call it
this.
continental to give it a good name because the rest of it is all
Do
downhill
you
from there.
know what they served for breakfast
mm.
at the hotel that I was in? They had flan.
They had who?
Flan,
Grapefruit pond?
I
flan.
said flan.
They had the
Oh.
mamacitas back there in the kitchen hooking up the
Yeah,
flan.
they had flan. I
I
thought to
don't know how the
myself,
hell you eat that shit for breakfast though.
I love flan.
For breakfast, cold, sweet, slimy.
Yes, I love flan.
You just nasty. Sitting there eating flan, no drawers on, just enjoying your day in New York.
Yup.
She like, I'm free in the city, no pennies, and I got flan.
Oh, shit.
Nigga, cancel my flight. I'm staying.
Oh,
I had flan, I had bubble tea, I had
I'm
Korean
not into that
barbecue.
bubble tea.
What is
I
bubble?
had
I'm not up on that. What is bubble tea? I never had that.
bubble tea is the Asian tea with
Mm.
the milk and the chai, and
Cause it
then
got
it has
the little what them little things, them little
the
bubble
little
shits.
yeah, the little bubbles in it, almost like the little gummies, but they're
Yeah,
round little bubbles look like little fish eggs in the
Yeah, I
bottom
fuck with
of
that.
it, but they're sweetened. Um,
yeah.
Yeah.
and
A
I
lot of
Hold on,
Asian
they
had
fish heads
delicacies.
for
I
real?
ain't. Nah, they
and
not fish
then
heads.
look,
I'm about to
and I
say so.
had and then I had the listen, I cannot think of the name of the place, but they had the donuts that were spiked.
Donuts with alcohol glaze on them.
Yes, but the donuts were spiked. Those were the
Cousin donuts,
that's the
cousin
name of
dozens or
them.
something like that.
And I also had my Cuban sandwich from Cats.
Ah, you made it to Cats.
The one in Brooklyn, not the original.
Oh, you didn't go to the one in Manhattan.
I mean, but you know they get their
Yeah.
meat from the
That,
original.
but listen,
Yeah. We all get that meat from the
but
waterfront.
listen now.
Oh, that shit coming a big ass.
But let me
Oh
tell y'all
shit!
something.
Jersey.
Damn. Now they got my. I think this
But
weekend.
you will not, you will not,
No,
you will
no, that's
not.
the last
No,
thing you
you're
need to
not.
eat, bro. No.
You will not.
If you do, bro, you're gonna be on your own. Nobody coming there to get your ass at the hospital.
Right.
You eat that bullshit.
You will
You
not.
better go somewhere and get you some cream spinach. Sit the fuck down somewhere.
Cream spinach.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
need
that
some
does
shit that
sound good.
hell yeah, you need some shit that's gonna be easy on the
Slippy.
stomach.
Slippy.
Sleepy. Something sleepy. Get a little flan with that. A little
But
sleepy.
let,
Oh shit.
but let me tell you something. That Cuban sandwich was literally a gift from God.
I know.
That
Hmm.
Cuban sandwich was awesome. And you know what? That would be like my only time having one in like another year.
Or you go to the mall and pass by the Phillies, the great steak, and want to cuss them out. Like, get this shit out of here.
Oh, you know what? It was kind of
Get this
funny you said that
bullshit
because
out of here.
when I came back home, I had to get my one of my nails fixed, and I passed by and I was like, "Ugh,
Yeah.
swine." Ugh.
Oh, this filthy. Oh, you low rate sandwich makers.
Right. I was kind of like,
your
the
greasy country
audacity.
sandwich.
Well,
Right.
what these two do, what this man and this woman down here saying, by the end of this month, I'm getting my motherfucking cat sandwich.
Get your cat
If
sandwich.
if it take me 2 weeks to eat that motherfucker, I'm gonna get it.
You make sure you
That
cut
is
it up
so
in real.
unsanitary.
Throw it in a blender and drink that.
Slurp it. Make it a
You need to eat your
smoothie.
sandwich
A cat
with a straw.
smoothie.
A cat smoothie. Hey, let me get that that roast beef smoothie.
But
No,
you know
don't throw
what,
the pickle
though?
in there too.
But what I would love to know, how are they preparing their fries?
Oh, them fries are the shit. You can go in there
They
and get
fry
the
'em right
fries
there.
there full.
Now, one thing they don't do.
That ain't regular
Girl,
oil.
what do you mean?
No, it ain't regular. It's probably peanut oil.
Yeah,
That ain't regular oil.
it's probably peanut oil.
It's probably peanut oil.
Yo, when I tell you the original cats, they're more
That is
24
angel
hours
pea.
and it's always a line. So they got money for anything.
And let me say
Mhm.
this:
So fuck mixing
insomnia,
this oil shit. We're gonna do straight peanut oil, and that shit is the most
and
expensive.
insomnia cookies. Let me tell you this: I did a video about this. That is unholy and not of God.
Why you torching G
They,
Mac? You telling
they
about all
should
the
be
No.
shit that's around the
ashamed of
corner.
themselves.
It
They
is
G
should
one
Mac
be
gonna be
around
on
the
ashamed
the
of
corner.
first train
themselves.
downtown. As soon as the show, where he be like, I gotta go. That's the guy
Right
I'm
now,
And you know what? Now I don't have to go far.
Right, go straight downtown. Like, bam, I'm in
because
here.
you know what's sad? Not only do they make Reese cookies, but they have the audacity to put whatever flavor of ice cream you want on top of them, and then they give them to you, deliver them to you in an ice pack.
The bastards. How dare them
I
treat me so
know
well?
Yo,
How
but I ain't
dare
gonna
you
lie, that
treat me
cookie's
so well?
fire though.
Who's it,
That
those
cookies
cats?
cookies
are
are
fire.
awesome.
Huh?
No,
Oh,
insomnia cookies.
insomnia cookies. Okay, I never had those. Never had
That
those.
cookies are fire.
Y'all done cook it to death. All right, now we got Trump, we got cookies, we got insomnia cookies, we got
Brett
donuts.
Favre, did y'all hear about this welfare scandal?
His $5 million theft to build a fucking
Yes,
soccer field for his daughter
yes,
for
Welfare.
volleyball. Yo, he took
yes.
money. The state of Mississippi gave him a loan of $5
hmm
million. Not a loan, but they took some money out of the
A
welfare
grant.
program, a grant, and gave it to Brett Favre. $5 million, this multi-billion worth motherfucker.
Right.
Green Bay Packers.
And
I
he,
know. My favorite bet football.
yeah, well, your
I
favorite
know.
nigga's a thief. He took that
Yes.
money. It was supposed to
And
be
they're
for
just
social
now
services
talking
to go
about it.
build a fucking soccer field at his daughter's school, bro.
Yeah. When he
Yeah,
could
bro.
have used his own money to do so.
He could
And
not
he
only could
still,
he have used his own money if he wanted to, he could have done a fundraiser for the school,
Fundraiser because
and
of who he
everybody
is.
on his
Oh,
fucking
Brett.
team and all
Oh,
but
his
do
former
you
Brett.
know
teammates would have donated money.
No.
but do you know what Mississippi is dealing with, particularly the city of Jackson, Mississippi, with that flood that they just had with their
Hmm.
drinking water, and you're going to
Right,
take $5 million from these people,
right.
which is a
Well, it's Jackson.
predominantly
It's black,
But
southern African American state?
black
he
folks. They don't
accepted it.
care.
Who gave it to him though? Who
The
was
The
state
giving it?
did.
state.
The state did. Brett Favre is
Wow.
cool like that,
That just shows you how the state of Mississippi do their people.
man.
Wow, that's fucked up.
And you
There
know
you
what?
go.
He hadn't said a peep. But guess what? This story, they
Oh,
have
bro.
been slowly reporting on this story since May. But finally, somebody broke it and presented the documentation on this, a few days ago?
Right. Well, about a week ago. Yeah. Well, they've been talking about it about a week, maybe about a week now.
And it just so happened this morning when I was driving to work, because I don't listen to music when I'm driving to work, I listen to the news. And I'm driving, and I was at the stoplight, and I was listening to XM, and I'm like, $5 million out of the welfare fund. What?
Yep.
And I'm like, to build a field at his daughter's school, Brett, you have retired, come back, retired, come back, retired, and come back more times than the Fast and
Dude,
the Furious franchise.
man, that dude could have picked up the phone, called his old agent. They would have run through their client list. Hey, Brett's having a
He could have played an
fundraiser for his
all-star
school.
game and did this.
He could have came out there and ref the game, and the people would have paid to see him out there refereeing the
Ref the
He
game.
could have
game,
done
right.
an ice bucket challenge and got the
Anything.
money.
He could have
What's
raised that
He could have
money.
done anything.
Anything. He could have
He
done
went
any
to
kind of way.
the school he went to. What's Eula's they're like was it Southern Mississippi?
I don't know.
Eula playing them. Eula be playing them.
I know what
They
you're
in the
talking
same.
about.
The soccer
they
team,
the-
you mean?
No, that's the football team that he played for.
You
in
said
Mississippi.
Euler. Euler ain't got no football team, bro.
I know they ain't got no football team,
Yeah,
but
but we play basketball against
their
them.
basketball
Oh, okay.
team and their other teams played him.
We went to
Okay.
University of Southern Mississippi. That's where
Yeah,
Brett
that's it.
Favre went.
And he couldn't go to university. He could. I mean, there's so many avenues he could have went to. Fuck.
He
One
played
of them
for Southern
goddamn,
Miss.
one of them serious satellite commercials or one of them Subway commercials. I know he made enough money between them two motherfuckers to donate some money to his daughters. And they needed $5 million for a soccer field. What are they, high school? Or this college? This is college, right?
It's
Yeah, she's in
college.
college.
She's in college.
So she in college. So they needed $5 million. The school ain't got no money.
And he was born in Gulfport.
But still, fucking, I mean, dude, you took money from the welfare. They took money out of the welfare fund to give to Brett to give to this school. What the fuck, bro? How do you explain it? How do you explain it to a mom you just told you got to cut her fucking resources? You got to cut her social services, but you give away $5 million. Mm-hmm. Now the water's down there fucked up and they scrambling around like where they gonna get to pay for this money to fix it.
Dude. And not only that is and what's so bad about it is that came directly from the Department of Human Services. And here's what's so interesting: the audit happened in 2020. They started auditing in 2020. So what happened is the auditors in Mississippi alleged that the Department of Human Services in Mississippi misallocated over $75 million. Out of that $75 million of federal funds, that $5 million went to Brett Favre.
So what other 70?
And watch this. It was two payments. They only found that $1.5 million. They believe that they know that two payments went to Brett Favre, but they only found $5 million. So there was another payment that went to him.
Because they paid him, like what they paid him for was like speaking engagements, they paid him for some shit he didn't do.
Yeah.
To make matters worse. It would have been horrible enough if they'd have paid him $5 million for any fucking thing that they took out of social services to pay him $5 million for.
Well,
but they gave him a no-look paycheck, basically.
Yeah, they did. Now, what it was, they uncovered. Now, watch this. Wow. There was one payment of $1.1 million. So Brett Favre owns a company, so he did two speaking engagements that he did not show up to. So in October of 2021, he $828,000. They filed a suit against him, a civil suit. That was one, and then it was another for $600,000 in October 26th of 2021, and then they said that he still owed $228,000 as well.
Don't let us find out Brett Favre broke. Don't let us find out that Brett out here broke.
That's what I'm saying.
That he out here hustling.
Right, but see, what's even worse is, here's what's worse. What's even worse about this is that if he did this and he ain't broke, that makes it even worse. But here's something very interesting. September 13th, various media outlets published text messages. This is what broke the story. Between Favre and former Mississippi Governor Phil Bryant, showing Favre's possible involvement in the scheme to funnel $5 million of the money towards a cause championed by Favre. It was a volleyball facility at the University of Southern. It wasn't a soccer field. It was volleyball. His daughter plays volleyball. The text has been entered as evidence part of a civil suit.
I could have saw $5 million for a field, but $5 million for volleyball? Don't you pay them the basketball?
Listen, if you were to pay me, is there any way the media can find out where it came from and how much?
Is there any way? Yeah, niggas call taxes, bitch.
My thing is this, dude. Taxes, bitch. Folks gonna learn to quit texting stuff. Once you send it, it's not yours anymore.
No, they not. People too lazy. The convenience of is too easy than getting in the car and going to meet in person. Especially when you don't want to be seen with the person you're meeting with.
True.
So now they're gonna keep getting caught. All right, let's play some music so we can come back to our third segment, get to these random statements. And this has been HoodCast 300. It's been a bit of a mellow 300. Not we playing
very mellow. It is. The boss will be back soon, y'all. I'll be back in my regular. We'll be right back, y'all. Right after this.
HoodTech presents the HoodCast.
I'm talking to you, baby girl. You are a queen, let the world see. Baby girl, you're strong enough through all you see. Baby girl, only you can let yourself get let down. Baby girl, we hold to
house, but now I'm grown. I put it on myself to teach these youngsters when they wrong. Whether cats are grown or they're somewhere in their teens, they cowards if they out here killing, drugging, raping queens, or putting their hands on you. That's not what love is. Don't be out here chasing men that don't even love your kids. You stripping to survive, or you hustling to survive. 3-4 jobs out here making sure your baby stay alive. Stay strong, you can make it. Shake them devils out here faking. It's time to heal our women. It's your world to take it. Shirley Jackson, April Mills, may you both rest in peace. This song is for my queens out here dying in these streets. My mother, rest in peace. Cousin Dean, rest in peace. I lost my cousin Ebony. She was murdered in these streets. Miss Gaddy, Keisha Pruitt, Mama Cheryl, rest in peace. May God bless the families and the kids of the deceased.
You, baby girl, you are a queen, let the world see. Baby girl, you're strong enough through all you see. Baby girl, only you can let yourself get let down. Baby girl, we all done through the same miracle.
This is my message to my queens, black and strong, raising kings. You're all super women, overcoming anything. We hate you, that's a lie. Keep your head up to the sky. Walk away from any man if all he do is make you cry. This system out to get you, but just know I'm out here with you. Black queens, dry your eyes, let my lyrics be your tissue. Black girl magic, every shade of you is simply classic. Black or brown, light skin, thick or thin, I'm a fanatic. Puffy afros, dreadlocks, or a fade. Twisted, you can perm it, queen, you're fine either way. Our kids need to see the keys and queens unified. No more static, we magnetic, we majestic, eye to eye. Salute to all my queens, God bless the single mothers. Salute to all my queens, married, marching for their brothers. I dedicate this song to my sisters, to my queen. I love you, don't give up, and misrespect sincerely King.
Baby girl, you are a queen, let the world see. Baby girl, you're strong enough through all you see. Baby girl, only you can let yourself get let down. Baby girl, we all done through the same miracle world. Baby girl. Baby girl.
HoodTech presents the HoodCast.
Tell me what it's really gonna be with you. Hater, will you paper, jumping on bandwagons, trying to beat major, politicking with the movers, pushers, and the shakers. I don't think shit's safe, one in the chamber. Meet your maker, did my thing, wasn't dying to be their favorite. Envy her, cause I'm litty, trying to get my cake up. Pretend they get they fake up, they break up just to make up. You acting like a bitch, but you won't wear the makeup. Tell me what it's really gonna be with you. Later, alligator in the mix like a DJ getting paper. Mad I got stabbed, mad I'm not their favorite. Yeah. Funny how I always gave you a way to stay up. They bite their hand and feed them. They a snake you. Trust me, you don't need them. They be rolling aces, gamble with their life, died to be greater. I'm dying laughing at them. Look at me now owning acres. Tell me what it's really gonna be with you. You trying to pull a wool over our eyes, huh? You out here spreading rumors, telling lies, huh? Praying on the downfall of other guys, huh? When it backfired, you looking surprised, huh? You do anything to be one of them guys, huh? Mad I got it, supposed to be in a drought, huh? You just a crab in a barrel, huh? Will you rattle, huh? Belly, how you travel, huh? Look me in my eyes. Tell me. Look me in my eyes. Look me in my eyes. Look me in my eyes. Tell me what it's really gonna be with you. Look me in my eyes. Tell me. Look me in my eyes. Look me in my eyes. Look me in my eyes. Tell me what it really gonna be with you. Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Tell me what it's really gonna be with you. Tell me. Tell me. Tell me.
Tell me. Tell me.
Tell me
that we are back. Third and final segment of Hood Tech presents the HoodCast. www.hoodtechproductions.com. One thing I forgot to say, y'all. You know I'm sick. If you want your music played on the Hood Tech presents the HoodCast, please send us your original MP3s to thehoodcast@gmail.com, and we shall put you on into rotation. Yes.
Excuse me.
Yes, ma'am.
I have some concerns. It was brought to my attention by my beloved eldest son, Miles, that people are cooking chicken in NyQuil. Now, let me be the first to say that if they take NyQuil off the market because people are cooking their chicken in NyQuil, I'm going to go level 3 crazy.
Hold up. Why?
And how? Does NyQuil get that hot to boil chicken? To fry chicken?
Okay, let me explain. Exactly. So I was sent a post. I was sent a post.
Tasting ass chicken.
I was sent a post. It says the FDA has issued a warning advising the public not to cook chicken in NyQuil, which can harm people and even cause death. Boiling the medication can make it much more concentrated and change its property in other ways, the FDA said. Even if you don't eat the chicken, inhaling the medication's vapors while cooking can cause high levels of the drugs to enter your body. It can also hurt your lungs.
Who came up with this shit?
Let me pause here parenthetically. Okay, first they were eating Tide Pods. Then they were lighting themselves on fire. Then they were taking horse wormer tranquilizer something. Then Keto Head was telling y'all to drink bleach. Now, let me just say this. Don't mess with my NyQuil, okay?
Oh. Don't mess with my NyQuil.
With my NyQuil. I will knock all this shit over. Leave the NyQuil alone.
So you could take the regular NyQuil, can't you?
Yeah.
It has to be pills for me. I'm sorry.
It does. I have a paradoxical effect if I take NyQuil capsules.
Paradoxical? You got a gag reflex?
No, I don't have a gag reflex, but that's for another show. But no, what it is
She's trained. She's trained.
Oh God, Biggs.
No, I don't have a gag reflex, but that's another show.
But what a paradoxical response is that if a medication is meant to induce drowsiness or to keep you awake, I would do the absolute opposite. So if I take a NyQuil capsule, I'm not going to sleep. But if I take the liquid, I will.
Okay. Well, to those of you who are out there deep frying NyQuil and chicken and all that shit, please stop that bullshit. Please.
Just like this dude found out that if you put alcohol through a Brita filter, you can take the flavor out of it, but you'll get as equally as drunk faster. Really? So TikTok is the devil.
Man, social media is the devil. For real.
Like, y'all, please stop.
It's just who's Annie Intruder? Who said help Iran, please? We need your help. Is somebody in our shit like sending that shit? What's going on here?
I'm guessing it is.
Okay.
Weird.
Okay, people. Yeah, it is.
This is the HoodCast. We don't do that part. We just make fun of shit.
I mean, we got guns though, but we can't got guns like that.
I don't know if that we shit you're talking to, Mac. I don't do guns, but
Be quiet. Anyway, yeah. Security.
Security. All right, y'all. Let's get to these random statements. Now that we've been warned about NyQuil chicken, and Jen has
That's
no
crazy, bro. Damn,
think
the
you
shit.
will learn.
Hey, that's some
I
shit.
mean, this was
Jen,
on the news.
That's some shit that dude we saw singing the song.
Boy, look.
That's some shit he'll do.
You gotta send that. You gotta send that video.
Yo,
And what
I wish I would have put it on my
G-Mac
computer.
he did a 360 of it because I mean I'm like I can't.
What's gonna happen tomorrow?
Dude,
Okay,
you're in the
all
wrong
right.
forum to be talking. This is the wrong place to be talking. You need to be hitting the State
Random,
Department or somewhere. All right, random statements.
statement.
Right. Who first?
I'll go. Count your blessings and count your money and mind your business. That's it. Count your blessings, count your money, and mind your business.
Mind your business.
That's right.
Okay, Jenny.
This message is for G-Mac. In the end, it is not the years of your life that matter. It is the life in your years. Take care of yourself.
Oh, another Hallmark moment that she Googled.
And then my random statement is this is for Jen. Jenny, thank you, because if it wasn't for you, I would not be here right now. Word up. Much love. And listen to this motherfucker. Boy, I swear.
Well, you know, when you get as old as him, you just,
Well, you know what?
Right.
All my hair is mine, and I ain't got no instructions. So fuck both of y'all. So fuck both of y'all. My hair is mine, and I ain't got no instructions. So fuck both of y'all. Don't be mad at Biggs, because Biggs ain't out here sick. I'm doing good. I'm taking care of myself. I'm eating healthy. I'm drinking water, and I'm minding my business. Now,
you know what though? But but you know what? He was there at the burning bush. You know that.
Damn.
And on that note,
let my people go.
your Daisy Duck bonnet on.
Damn.
I know, right?
Well, again, this wasn't the HoodCast 300 we was hoping on, but I mean,
we're glad
any
everybody
show is
was
a
here
good show
for it.
because the show must go on.
And we're blessed to have G-Mac here.
Till we meet again Monday. And Monday we will have an interview. Digital T, that's my dude.
All right, let's go, folks. Peace.
Yes. Thank y'all for coming through.
Ghosting out.
Y'all, everybody have a hood day.
Have a hood day.
Have a hood day.
HoodTech presents the HoodCast. HoodTech presents the HoodCast.